Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to study this is Geordie's fawn. Now, we have already studied the first and second comprehension. Today we are going to study the third one. Movement directly in front of him startled him so that a tumbled backward. The fawn lifted its face to his. It turned its head with a wide, wondering motion and shook him through with the stare of its liquid eyes. It was quivering. It was quivering. It made no effort to rise or run. Geordie would not trust himself to move. So, as we have already studied, that uh, Geordie had gone to the forest in search of fawn. So, he finally found fawn in the forest. And what was he doing? He didn't move any. He didn't move. He was standing over there, and he could see that fawn was shivering. The fawn was shivering, and there was tears in his eyes because he had lost his mother. As he has lost his mother, so there was tears in his eyes, and he was shivering because he was scared. He whispered, "It's me." The fawn lifted its nose, scenting him. He reached, put one hand and laid it on the soft neck. The touch made him delirious. He moved forward on all fours until it was close beside it. He put his arms around his body. A light convulsion passed over it, but it did not stir. So Geordie Geordie put his first hand. He put his hand forward towards the fawn, and fawn grabbed it, and so slowly he lifted the fawn in his arms and and took him over in his body. He stroked its sides as gently as through the fawn with a china deer, and he might break it. So he stroked its sides as gently as through the fawn were a china deer. Fawn is your small deer, and it was a china deer. So a china deer means it can be easily broken. So he started moving all the sides of his, so that nothing can harm the deer. Its skin was very soft. It was sleek and clean and had a sweet scent of grass. The skin of the fawn was very soft. So for Geordie was moving his sides, all the trees, so that nothing can harm the fawn. He rose slowly and lifted the fawn from the ground. Its legs hung limply. They were surprisingly long, and he had to hoist the fawn as high as possible under his arms. So he slowly rose the fawn in his hand and made him rise higher so that he can lift the fawn in his arms and take him back to the house. He was afraid that it might kick and beat at sight and smell of his mother. He skirted the clearing and pushed his way into the thicket. It was difficult to fight through with this burden. So Geordie was afraid that fawn might kick or beat him because of the smell of his mother, but nothing happened. He was slowly clearing all the sides. He was slowly clearing the bushes so that he can make a way for himself, but it was very difficult for him because fawn was very heavy and he couldn't lift that burden. The fawn was very heavy, but it was very difficult for him to lift the fawn and walk. The fawn's leg caught in the bushes and he could not lift his own with freedom. So what happened? Once the fawn's leg got caught in the bushes, and it was very difficult for him to take it out on his own. He tried to shield his face from prickling vines. Its head bobbed with his stride. His heart thumped with the marvel of his acceptance of him. So he tried to shield its face from prickling vines. So Geordie tried to cover the face. Shield means cover the face from the prickling vines, from the sharp vines, and its head bobbed with his stride. His heart thumped with the marvel of its acceptance of him. So his heart was beating very fast. Why? Because fawn has finally accepted him. He reached the trail and walked as fast as he could until he came to the intersection with the road home. So he started walking fast so that he can reach home soon. He stopped to rest and set the fawn down on its dangling legs. It wavered on them. It looked at him and bleated. So he stopped to rest for a while because he was tired lifting the fawn, and he put the fawn down so that he can rest, and then again he can move forward. He said, enchanted, I'll carry you after I get my breath. So he said that he will carry the fawn once he get the breath. Understood, everyone? Till here we are doing today. Next we will do in the next class.